Welcome to Bedtime Stories, where I read books chapter by chapter and then give my commentary of each chapter once or twice over however many times a week I can fit it in. I know it's been a while since your auntie's been on here doing the bedtime story, but child, I have been busy. I have written the past. Okay? Oh my goodness. So let's get into this chapter 8. And right after this bedtime cocktail. Tonight's bedtime cocktail is going to be a Cosmo done my way. Okay? It's going to be basically done the way the bartenders do it, but I substituted some ingredients for what I have here today. Which I just remembered I didn't get any lime. So that's another little tweak. So it's gonna be a Kara's auntie's cosmopolitan. You know, it's a auntie's cosmo. We'll come up with the drink, but it's gonna be an almost cosmo. There it is. Auntie's almost cosmo. Let's get into the ingredients here. Let's look here down to my bedside bar. As you can see here, I have my bedside bar here in my bedroom. So tonight we will be using Mark 1 vodka. It is definitely made here in the United States of America, and it was filtered 5 times. Oh Lord! So it's very cheap. It's only $8 at the local package store here in Atlanta. So we're going to, as we normally do when we get new spirits, we like to taste them. So I got my handy dandy Diva shot glass to get the taste tester going. And of course, we're going to use it in our drink. We ain't trying to get fucked up tonight. Well, actually, I can, because I'm an independent contractor. As long as I get my money, boom, boom. So here it goes. Mark 1. Let's look this up. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it to me here so you can see. Okay, so it is like butter, baby. For $8, and it didn't sting initially going down. I feel the warmth. It's starting to warm up my throat. It's slowly going down into my chest and then radiating. Honey, if I was cold, I'd be starting to warm up. I'd be defrosted right now. Yeah, that was not a bad Mark 1. Mark 1, come on in here. Mark 1. The Spirit of America. Now, you know what? No, I'm not even going to. The Spirit of America. American. We is as smooth as we want all the other countries want us to be. I said what I said. Okay, let's get into the Cosmo done my way. Okay, it's a modified cosmopolitan. Yes, it is. But, Auntie over here at Bedtime Story be making it work. Okay, I be creating my own little thing. Just like we had the blue margarita. No, not blue margarita, blue martini, right? Okay, so let's get into it. So, what we'll be using is, let me turn you back to my bedside bar. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use my cobble shaker, and we're gonna do 1 jigger of vodka. Well, first of all, we're gonna use some of this vodka from the shot, and then we're gonna fill this jigger up. This is 2 ounces of vodka. Okay. I still want to get some more, but I'm not trying to get fucked up tonight. Okay. And we're going to use a 1/2 jigger, 1 ounce of triple sec, orange liqueur, bong, and we're going to get some ocean spray cran pineapple. That is going to be also that is the modification, because the normal Cosmopolitan has just regular cranberry. So we're gonna do a 1/2 jigger of that. I'm hoping the pineapple, the cranberry pineapple juice we have here will match well with the orange liqueur that we use. Okay. Normally with Cosmopolitan, you do a 1/2 of lime and you squeeze that in there, but we do not have that. We don't even have lemon, so we just gonna go without it. So we're gonna put some ice from the According to AKARA glass, available on springs.com. Okay, and we're gonna put the top on, and we're going to bring this here and shake it until it gets chilled. You see that chill right there? You don't have to shake all night long. You don't have to shake it like a Polaroid picture. You don't have to do that. You just have to shake it until the shaker is chilled, cold to the touch. Okay. That's a Cosmopolitan done my way. And we're going to garnish it with some cherry. Okay. That ain't pretty, but boom. There you go. Cosmopolitan done my way. Ooh. Okay. Cosmopolitan done my way. Okay. This will mess you up. You barely can taste the liquor in it. Vodka isn't meant to be tasted. Actually, it was created so that it didn't have a smell or a taste, so that it goes along with any mixer, right? Boy, it's like this. Yeah, have a couple of these and you'll be on the floor. And you were like, but why? I just had some juice in a fancy glass. No, that was a cosmopolitan done my way. Okay. Okay. There is an aftertaste that you can taste. That's when you taste the liquor, but outside of that, dangerous. That's a dangerous drink. It's too cheap. Anyway, let's get into a savage in place. Okay, so last chapter, chapter 7, we ended it with De Niro snatching up Kyra and like we getting out of here, and them going to a house that he bought for her because he planned on getting with Kyra. You know, once he figured out what the deal was with Tori. Come to find out, and once he found out that number one, yes, Tori was pregnant, okay, but it was Nitro's baby. Oh, child. I'm telling you, in chapter 7, the ish hit the fan. It hit all the fans. Child. The fan just all it was a shitty situation. Child. All the business came out, but now finally, De Niro and Kara can be together, which they did at the end, right? Leaving Nitro and Tori and everybody at the venue where they had the babe, Danelle birthday party, right? Yeah. So, actually we ended chapter 7 with De Niro and Kyra getting it in. And De Niro telling her, look, it's gonna be all night love, love, that, that. So we start chapter 8 with Nitro's commentary. And he's like, it's been 2 months since the whole ish when the ish hit the fan. Okay. And it is what it is, but now it's starting to mess with my money. Okay. I mean, I know it's messed up. He's basically saying, I know it was a messed up situation. I know it was a messed up situation, but you starting to let this whole situation get in the way of our money. He's like, I don't care about none of these hoes out these streets. I don't care about none of these hoes. Fuck these girls. Let's get down to business. So, he's in the barber shop getting his beard, tightened up, trimmed up and everything, looking good. Nitro gives me a very much of a Leo vibe. He really likes to look good. He thinks he's the sexiest thing on the world. Well, maybe not that sexy, but how it is. And his phone rings. He sees this tank. Oh, I'm sorry, it's King. King with the Y. And he's like, and he answered, he said, hold on. He said, hold on for a minute, I gotta take this call. He heads out of the barbershop or out of the general public to talk on the phone with King. He's like, King, he answered the phone, hey, what's up? He was like, King was like, smooth as this Cosmo done my way. Okay. Cosmo done my way. Auntie Cosmo. Anyway, because Cosmo done my way is a long phrase, so we won't say that. Oh, whatever. He's like, he takes it. He is going to smoothest the drink I have here. Says, he says, Nitro, I don't like having fine people. It seems like you've been trying to ignore my call, Nitro. He's like, nah, I ain't trying to ignore you. I just feel like, since whatever went down, we don't really got no reason to talk. He's like, oh, okay. I didn't really see it that way, but if you feel okay, fine. When next time I call you, answer my call. Have my money, okay? Have my money. And keep hanging up the phone. So, Nitro better have his money, okay? So he's like, all right. So Nitro he's like, okay, so he's like, he goes back to the shed to get finished, his beard trimmed and everything. And he goes to the track house to talk to Kurt. He's like, look, I'm trying to build my own thing. Okay, and I need some of your people to be a part of my team. And he's like, I ain't gonna get involved with you if De Niro. Kirk is like, if De Niro get involved, I don't want no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Because De Niro don't even want to do business with King. So that tells me King he's a shiesty individual, but he be having problems. You know what I'm saying? De Niro was probably only temporarily doing it because he was probably going for the number one spot. Okay, Chad. I see De Niro. He was painted as non this ambitious person, a person with no ambition. But I just feel like it just depends on what you're talking about. And he has all the advantages in the world. And I do believe that he wants to be the next kingpin of Tennessee. Okay, boom. So, watch out for the RICO charges, De Niro. Watch out for the RICO charges. They taking you and everybody connected to you. Anyway, so he's really trying to retaliate a little bit too with Nitro's trying to retaliate with De Niro, trying to take over his business. So he was Kirk and his people to try to go forth with taking over. So next thing we get is Kyra narrates this. She's talking about, she's talking to Denise and she's like, we had a time last night. We had a time last night. Oh my God, I am feeling woozy and, a little nauseous, and then she begins to vomit in the trash, and Denise is like, oh girl, you could have went to the bathroom. She said, girl, I wouldn't have made it. And then the little sis is saying like, it's somebody crackers again. So we can talk about it now because, you and my brothers together now, finally. The only thing y'all need to do is just say you have another child. It's all good. All you need to do is get married to him. Y'all need to stop playing. And Kyra's like, she's not happy. If she's thinking that she's pregnant, she's like, nah, I can't be pregnant. Yo, I can't be pregnant right now. And she's like, what? Denise was like, what's the problem? Why are you not happy about having my brother's baby? She said, because this was Nitro's baby. It's like, when did you stop your period? And she thought, oh no, when she mentioned the pregnancy, she really started thinking back to when her last period was, and her last period was before Janelle's birthday. That was a mistake there where Kyra wasn't talking to De Niro because of the whole Nitro putting his hands on. Okay. So it was just her and Nitro before. So it was like, oh shoot, it would be Nitro's baby because I wasn't with De Niro prior to that, except for the minute. But also Nitro had been saying before, remember in early chapter 7, he was no in chapter 6 he was like, I'm trying to figure out when De Niro and Nitro before the issue thing told Nitro like, yo, I think homegirl is pregnant, Tori's pregnant, and Nitro almost coughed up a lung from did you didn't drink nothing. You just you could be the father of the child. Well, yeah, that whole thing, and he mentioned in that conversation when De Niro was talking about Tori being pregnant that he was trying to knock up the young people. That's the old school to get pregnant. Knock up. That is an old school slang. He was trying to get Kyra pregnant because he wanted to have his baby. If they're going to be together, he wanted their child, a child with him. I guess he was trying to knock her down. Oh, I know. I'm all like, I'm about to get comfortable in my bed now. I'll be like, and it's crazy. It's so crazy. No, I'm not. I'm not going to bed. Even though it's very tempting because I'm sitting on my bed and bringing you the bedtime stories from my bed. But let's get back into it. So, she's not happy about the situation because if she is pregnant, she's pregnant by Nitro, and it's just a whole funky mess. Oh, everybody's sleeping with everybody. Everybody's getting pregnant by everybody. Like Nitro's about to have 2 babies. Okay, so Kyra goes home. She goes to the I'm sorry. It ends with her mentioning that to Denise that this would be Nitro's baby because the last time my period was before my daughter's birthday, and I was only Nitro. And Denise was like, "Damn." Oh, I'm sorry. She was like, eh. So then we come in with Denise's commentary where she's like, talking about how she's talking about Lane, who it looks like it's her man that she's dealing with, and she's going to visit him. She had to leave him because he gives her butterflies. You give me butterflies. Because he's just, that's fine, and just that's how he affects her. I mean, that's what happens when you're in love, when you're attracted to a guy, right? So, she is meeting up with him at a restaurant, and she noticed someone was following her. She made a left, that car made a left. She made a right, that car made a left. Okay. So she make a unique turn, like she turned left twice. I mean, so did that car. She called Wayne to say, "Hey, I'm headed to the restaurant, but I think I'm being followed. So I want you to meet me outside the restaurant." Okay. He said, "Bet, no problem." So she shows up at the restaurant. He's outside waiting for her, and sure enough, that car was right there following behind her. So, they both looked at the car, and then Lane decides to go over there. He shows his pistol, as Tony Braxton would say, his pistol. And then he started walking over, and then it sped off when he started walking over to approach her. And it's like, he was like, "You know who could be trying to follow you?" But I have no idea. who would be trying to follow me of anyone who would be trying to follow me. But she, in the back of her mind, I don't know who it is. I don't know what that's about. But in the back of her mind, it did bother her. So after that scene, we moved on to De Niro's commentary, where he's counting his money. He got money. Money he got 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So he's just been counting up his stuff, and he's like, I'm starting looking down, and I'm kind of going according to what was actually next. So he counts the money, he split it up into two duffel bags, and he gave it to his driver, who was supposed to be making stops, and he's supposed to send this money. He's supposed to deliver these two sacks to two different places. I know you have a lot, but I'm gonna need you to do this. And his driver was like, all right, got you. So he finds himself, De Niro, in the trap spot with his Tom Ford looking good. He is stocking the De Niro is preparing for war. Really, right now, he's getting his guns up. I think the money is to get more ammunition and firepower, because now De Niro and Nitro is at war. Okay, or he knows it's going to come to that type of situation. So we follow up with that short snippet from De Niro back to Tyra, where she goes to grab after she leaves doing her business, okay, or her work, she went straight to the pharmacy to get her a pregnancy test to see if she is pregnant. So she grabs the pregnancy test and goes home, or pays for it. Okay, and goes home, goes to the bathroom, and takes the test. Now, as she finishes, cleaning up, she's looking in the mirror, like, yeah, she's pregnant. And she has the test on the sink, and she's looking in the mirror, and then she hears De Niro, "Hey babe, how you doing?" Whatever salutation you give when you walk in the house. And he walks into the bathroom, "Hey babe," and he comes to kiss her, and she turns around and hides the pregnancy test, and then quickly slipped it in her back pocket, like, "Hey," he's like, "I miss you, girl." He's like, I miss you too, babe. Whatever. And she feels his hand go down her back to the small of her back, about to hit her butt, and then she's just like, "Fuck it, De Niro." And then he pulls the out of her pocket before she can say anything. And he's like, "What is this?" She said, "It's the pregnancy test." He's like, I know this is what it is, but why are you trying to hide it from me? Because this is a sensitive place for him, because Tori was hiding from him, according to him. Okay, and come to find out she was pregnant by Nitro. Right? And so, he was like, "I wasn't hiding, like, literally just took the test. I'm waiting for the result. What's the result?" And he was like, "You pregnant." Yeah, my baby, having my baby again. And he was like, he looked at her, she didn't look happy about it. She was like, he said, "Why aren't you happy? Huh?" She was like, "Because it will be Nitro's baby." And he steps back like, "What the that just happened?" I got that from Flat Washington, Flat App, from when he did the show All of Us. Whatever. It wasn't All of Us. It was his show, something with that cute young lady. They still cute. She doesn't look a day older than 16. Um, but anyway, I think her name was Tyra or something similar to it. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. But he was like, "What the frat is going on? What in the fudge Okay, what in the flat app and fornication is going on here?" Okay, and so she goes into explanation. It's like before, he was like, "You haven't been with him in months." And Tara at this point is like, "I can't be Daryl. I know Daryl is not this dumb." Okay, we've only been together officially for 2 months. I haven't had my period since prior to our daughter's birthday, Daryl. That is when I got pregnant, and I was with Nitro then. He was like, "Well, fuck it. I just gonna have to take care of it." It's like, "What do you mean? I know you have a problem with him, but this child is still my child." Okay? And the fact is, it is quite possible this child is not his. I mean, his Nitro's baby. And he has the right to know that he has a child. I know you might have some beef with him, but the fact of the matter is, for a while there, he was the one taking care of you. Okay? He said, "Oh, he took care of you?" I said, she was like, "Yeah, he did." And like, when she got out, that yeah, you went down because of him, but he also, when she got out, he took care of her. He made right for her taking his time for him. So, and that was true. It was a very true statement that Tyra said. It's like he did. He did take care of her. They were a couple. They were together and they had a child. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to I hope you're not thinking I'm going to get rid of this baby because of this. It's still my child. But anyway, he has a right to know that whole, the whole speech. So he's like, whatever. He didn't feel good about it, but the fact is, it's true. It's like, it wasn't like, now it could be that baby is the Darrow because, she also did not, count the fact that they were together in Memphis. Okay? The same. I don't know. Maybe she came on her period. That's why she just kind of knew she wasn't pregnant again by Janelle. Boy, I tore this up, boy. But we come to the end. We're coming to the end. So basically, he's like, chapter 8 ends with De Niro's like, "Well, we need to get you a doctor's appointment so we can find out how far along you are to determine whether it could be Nitro or his." Because if it didn't have a period prior to that, the fact is they had been together. So it could have a small percentage of being De Niro's child and not. Just saying. So now in chapter 9, what will we find out? Is Kyra going to tell Nitro that she may be possibly married? Possibly pregnant with his child? Okay. They haven't talked in 2 months. When we find out that Tori kept the baby, because that's what she was trying to do. Now that De Niro have kicked her to the curb, is she gonna not? Is she gonna just finish with this time? So let's get rid of this baby. Or did Tori and Nitro decide to get together after the week before last, that chapter 7 when the ish hit the fan? I tell you, this book has been scandal since the beginning. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. So that's all the questions I have for you, and that's it for chapter 8. Visit me back here at According to Akara Bedtime Story for the next review of A Savage Hidden. Bye. You all have a wonderful day.